Hi, good afternoon, or good evening, I guess. I just wanted to tap in and say hello to everybody and see where you're at. Looks like we've had a lot of ups and downs today, a lot of, a little bit of uncertainty, but a lot of, um, actually, I've seen just a lot of expression of joy, compassion, and kindness. When I look across the field, I look across the globe. We don't really have a name yet in your English language, but we are the joy. We are the joy bringers. We like to bring joy into your heart, into your essence, into your body, and that's correction because we are not bringing it to you. We are just showing you what is already present, right? You are already, just as you are very present in the moment right now with Kristine. Your joy is already present with you. It is perhaps underneath boxes and underneath layers and layers and layers and layers of many, many life experiences. But you are the joy. You are free. You are love. You are compassion. You are you are God. You are the universe. You are the wonder of the world. All in this beautiful, lovely package of yourself. This is what we are doing, and in conjunction with you, we are lifting you up, supporting you, embracing you as you discover your natural being of self. We are, we are, we are delighted. We are delighted with. We are delighted with the transformation of humanity. Kristine is feeling all the feels, and it's not. She's feeling all the goodness, all the gratitude, not only from this planet, but from your galaxy, many, 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 many galaxies, because we are now truly, truly, we are looking through her banks for the right English words. We are truly joining in the Federation of Delight, Galactic Federation of Light. Delight, light. Do you see that? The more light you have, the more delight you are. The more light in yourself that you expose, express, that you allow, the more delightful your life is, the more delightful your planet is, the more delightful your existence is. Yes, there's a few things that need to be worked out and tweaked out, and shown love, much love and compassion. Show love and compassion to those who aren't getting it. Show love and compassion to those who are so fearful of not having power in their life. Show love and compassion to those. Kristine, slow down, please. Show love and compassion for those who aren't experience the best in themselves. So show love and compassion to those souls, those groups, those humans who don't understand that it's all okay. You don't have to have control over another person. You don't have to. Hi, Laurie. You don't have to. No worries, right? There's plenty for everybody. What you are seeing is the end of divisiveness on this planet. What you're seeing is the end of divisiveness in yourselves, amongst families, amongst communities. Your thought, your heart, your vibration, your frequency, which Kristine talks about in numerous times, numerous ways, and numerous, it's like her new song. She's always talking about love and compassion because it is so important. You are part of the greater chain. If you, however you participate, you give love, you're creating more love. You hold back from yourself, you deny yourself the delightfulness of life, you also step out of that chain of love. We are so happy to be with you here tonight. Kristine has felt us coming in for quite a while now. Kristine, what was your hesitation? I'm not too sure. Does not matter. Does not matter. But feel the love and delight. It feels like there may be questions coming in. Kristine will answer that. But again, we're going to slow down Kristine's bringing us in. Because with the in between the words is the comprehension And the energy, as you, Kristine sees, it sounds like a xylophone in her head. It's a ding, 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 ping, pong. It's the connection of souls, heart to heart. It's connection of the angelic realm, the galactic realm, the light realm, all realms, all dimensions, all beings in and out of the physical body who exist in love. Again, Kristine's field of vision is full. It's full of love. A specific message for a specific person. I can't whistle clean, but your dad's here with tremendous love for his brood, for his people. I can't whistle. But many, those who you love and those who have loved you, you're never separate. Those who have been out of the physical body for a very, very long time and have not been in contact with loved ones, they're now kind of coming back into the circle to be part of this, forward leap into humanity. Mm-hmm. Whoever's person does that, that's for you. So again, it's just the feeling, the acknowledgement, and the great gratitude for everybody who is here participating. Whether you're aware of it or not, you have a very high consciousness. You have a lot of light within you. You navigate life with great compassion. Many of you have learned that compassion for yourself is very important. It is a high, high consciousness to understand. Just feel it. Just let it come in and just feel it. Open up that heart space. Let that delight be yours. Congratulate yourself for coming so far and doing so well. Hello, delightful, lovely, beautiful beings. You know us as the channel known as Love Beyond Love. Who came in earlier, the delightful beings, they are what you would call cousins to us. We exist in the same vibrational field, the same reality, the same consciousness. We are one and the same with perhaps a different, we express ourselves slightly differently. The pause you are feeling is the filling up of your cells. We do not do anything for anybody, but we assist all who are willing and able. I'm going to scratch that. We assist all who are answering their own call for enlightenment. This pause is the image we are giving Kristine. Is each physical body looks like a hologram, or Kristine calls it a flat Stanley, and it looks like a watering can or a pitcher. And with your highest self, with your heart, with your essence, your being, because most of you don't remember your higher self, your essence, you just remember your physical 3D form. We are assisting you. And now Kristine has 10, 11, 12, 14, 16 collectives of delight and love and beauty and joy with her and with you present at this moment to help expand your light body. So what Kristine looks like the form, the gingerbread form that is light, but perhaps there's some spaces in between. We are filling your physical form up with light essence. This light essence is assisting you in transforming the physical body into a more crystalline alignment with Source. This is to assist you maintaining and keeping a much higher vibration and consciousness, which you are all working very hard at, that you can do this much gracefully and much easier. It is not necessary to have physical pain and heartache as you go through this transformation. It is okay to do it that way, and perhaps that is your best way, but we're assisting now so that you don't have to have the confusion, the pain, or the discomfort of ascension. Can you feel the expansion of self? If you can't, that's okay too, because trust us, it is happening. We have been watching you for centuries. We have been partnering with you for centuries. The only difference is now more of you are aware of yourself, of your heart, of your soul, of your essence, of the delight and joy that you were created in and that you continue to create in. The difference is that now you're aware that we are here. And the difference is that more of our kind is present. You have many, 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 many universes helping you ascend this planet beyond cruelty, manipulation, control. You are done with that experience. This is your golden jubilee. This is the beginning of a grand celebration of life on planet Earth. We do not and will not and cannot give you time frames for completion, or it's just trust it is a rollover. And the reason we cannot and will not give time frames is because it is your free will, how and when this all presents itself. Please do not doubt the magnificence of your journey and the magnificence of your participation. It is a lot for Kristine's physical form to hold a high, high vibration. It is easier. Her body does not shake as it used to the last time a new vibration came in, a new consciousness, but it is such a high, loving awareness of self that tears flow freely. To each and every being, lovely person who is on the line with us now or in any time frame in any place, please share this. Please share this. This is important for others to feel this, to know this, and to understand this. There's much confusion on your planet right now. There's much apprehension and fear. This is understandable but not necessary. But we are not in physical form with you, and we have only an inkling of what you are actually experiencing. Please know that you are all in what you would call golden hands, golden love and light, and each soul, each being is embraced in love, even those who have no love within their heart. As Kristine said time and time again, love is the greatest healer. Take time tonight to mentally fill your heart with those you love and those who need love. Include those you know and those you don't know. Include your leaders, your followers, your pets, your plants. Include the entire planet. Include whatever comes to your mind. You may hear the rumble. It feels like a volcanic eruption of love on this planet. Okay, that's all we got right now, guys. It's a tremendous amount of love coming through. And a lot of gratitude that we have stayed the course. That does not matter what you term it, if it's your God source, if it's the universe, if it's source, if it's love, it does not matter what your beliefs are, it is present and you are participating. And I'm not upset. It's just a lot. It's a lot to, I have no words. Just tremendous gratitude that we're in this together. You may just find yourself giggling every now and then, a smile on your face, an extra hug between each other. You may find yourselves overwhelmed. You may feel the tears just come down. You have just expanded yourself. You know, it reminds me of the Grinch. Like your heart space just went. And as we create, the words are, as we transform energy that's less than love into love, that's what I mean by creating. That's what we're doing. And don't judge if you have moments or days or minutes or if it's less than. Because your higher self leads the way and we're doing it all together. The animals are asking that they're not forgotten, that they're playing a big role, that they're participating in this. So those of you who have pets, please, they need a lot of touching. Let them lead the way. Please tell them that they no longer need to transform your energies and emotions for them. That you're learning how to do this yourself, that you are aware of this. Again, I'm asking you to please, if you're just tuning in now, maybe go back to the beginning and watch this. This feels like this was a super important transmission. Share with others if that feels right to you. And we are going to bring in some toning. It was really, on a side personal note, I was driving my granddaughter back to her parents' house because they're both working from home, and my hubby's working from home. So Mina loves it when I tone, when we go to that high vibe, and every morning she looks in the mirror and she pats her chest, and we say, I am Mina. I am love. I am peace. I am joy. I am loved and supported. I know my own wisdom. I know my heart. And then we do some toning. But today in the car, Grandpa, who she calls Pops, she calls me Lala and him Papa, he joined in with the toning. So the whole car was just toning, all the different vibes. Mina would go like this because she could feel the vibrations changing, felt like the whole car. Actually, my whole car was kind of shaking. Thought it was something with the wheels, and I just kind of laughed. And then when we'd stop, Mina would say more. So we're going to go into a little bit of toning right now. Please join in if that, Hylas, if that makes sense to you. And it's like the Symphony of the Angels, but Yes, they're like they have a balcony section over here. We have some life beings over here, some galactics over here. We have human race over here, and we have the animal kingdom over here, and we have plant. So actually, all of it's beyond humanity is joining in tonight. Isn't it? Is like freaking amazing, isn't it? It is amazing. Some of you may see bursts of colors and lights coming out in front of your, you may be activating some of your abilities now as we do this, and bravo. Just a little giggle. Joy wants to participate. We'll go back to Tony in a minute, but I want to share what's been coming in all day, starting last night. Many of the souls who have left the physical body are now coming back into their plane. And that's the dog joined in. Coming back into their plane, and they all look like golden beings. Many are on the line right now. Your loved ones, your hubbies, your wives, your moms and dads, Camille, are back. Close, and they've got a golden circle around the globe, and they're not in physical form, but they are supporting us, loving us. One hand, one heart is what I hear. There's probably about 60 people that I know personally, and I can see up to 30 for those who are watching. They're coming back to support. And then for those who are leaving the physical body right now, it's a little bit of a cliche perhaps, but as I watch them leave the physical body, I watch the soul leave the physical body, I watch the essence leave, and they kind of get into this, and it is symbolic because every soul has a different trajectory, but it's like they go up as beautiful golden, almost looks like an escalator as they're leaving the physical body. I want you to know that as they're leaving the physical body, what is different now is they're not leaving with trauma. It may look traumatic, but this was an exceptional lifetime for all of us where karma is done, trauma is done. That those leaving the physical body are leaving in such gratitude and such love and such peace. A few may need some healing or something, but literally they told me all night last night and this morning. I was up from maybe 3-4 a.m. to about 6 or 7 watching this, and tremendous cheers as they leave the body, and for a job well done. What they wanted to experience, they did. And even though they may not be staying in a physical body for this enlightened, expanded consciousness, they got us here. They participated in it. Many who are leaving now experienced the atrocities of war, and that vibration's leaving with them. Not that they participate or not that they cause it, but I just hear a lot of cheering. So it is sad, and we have a lot of compassion, but just please know that they wanted us to all know that it is a job well done, and they're happy that they've done their part so that we can ascend into a different vibration and consciousness. And it is their choice. It is all our choices how we participate in our physical life. So they just wanted, that was a collective of souls out of the body who wanted to just share that information with you. If you have that visual, it's very pleasant, it's very peaceful if you can find that for yourself and just understand that. And then a little bit of joy coming in. You may actually feel it through your spine. Many people may feel the joy coming in through your spine. And we're just going to do a little bit more toning if everybody's okay with that. Again, if you are just tuning in now, I think this is a really important channel. It's something new that came in tonight that I have felt coming in. It's a new consciousness. Just came in really clearly tonight. So if you'd like, please go back and watch it. And if it's in your heart, please share it, because I do feel this is important because people are uncertain of what's going on right now. And Uncle Joe's here, Karen. And David and lots of others. Sisters. Lots of love here tonight. And I guess there is no more toning because the guidance I'm being given is that you each do your own. You open up your heart, your voice, whether it's just a whatever it is, to express that for yourself in whatever way, privately or with your family, however you choose to do it. I feel like I want to talk to each and every one of you personally. I hope that you're getting that. Again, you get into really, really high vibration of love, and words just don't match. But I hope you're getting the feeling. I will stay on for a few minutes. Hi, Kelly. I will stay on for a few minutes if anybody has any questions. Okay, so this will get a little bit personal, but I'm hearing it's okay to do. So I'm going to go back to where I was. Karen, your grandpa Breakfelt's with you. Brittany Lynch, your grandpa's with you. We'll be looking forward to the wedding, and many others. Dan Tracy, you have a mother, sister, aunt, a lot of female. I'm not sure exactly, a lot of females with you. Katie, you just have a lot of love coming in for you. Kelly Carlson, you work on a global presence. I hope it's okay that I said people's names. Forgive me, I didn't ask permission. Some people are more shy. Lisa. Just a lot of love with you, Lisa. Andy, you have a symphony with you. And Dana, everybody. Alyssa, you have a lot of male energy around you, supporting you, loving you, and guiding you. Stephanie, believe in yourself, trust yourself, trust your wisdom, trust your beauty, trust your heart. Courtney, and I'm going backwards up the line here. Courtney, sweet, lovely, beautiful lady. God is with you. He knows your heart. He knows your heartbeat. He loves you. Linda, you are connected to Source. You're connected to the universe. You're connected to love. You are one and the same. You know this. You believe this. You're acting on it. Lori, our dear, dear, sweet Lori. Keep being Lori. Yes, you have many helpers, but please know that you help as many as we have on this side helping you. You help for the thousands you have on this side, you are affecting thousands in your physical form. Elise, with each stitch, each stitch is created in love that goes around the globe. Your wise words are heard. Barb, believe in yourself. Trust yourself. You are seen, you are heard, you are loved. In the next 2-3 weeks, you will understand this at a deeper level, and you will believe that you are one of us, if that makes sense to you. And dear, dear, dear Tammy, you are the definition of love. We are so grateful for your presence. You are like a drop of love in a pond of, because they know you're outdoorsy, Tammy. Like your light, Tammy, shows up where it's most needed. Trust it. And Kieland, I don't know where your mom is, if she's physically with us or beyond, but your mom is with you. She says you understand so much more than her. She watches you. You are her beautiful girl. And you are so loved. Katie, use your voice. Use your talent. Trust yourself. You are one with all. You are one of You're truly a transformer. You came in with a wise and wonderful mama who helps guide you. You're discovering yourself. Keep being Katie. You are loved and supported. Andy. Such love and gratitude for you and your sweet wife. On the physical realm and beyond. For the tremendous work you continue to do. To create love and to heal hearts. Your work does not go unnoticed. So much love and gratitude for you. And your sweet Brittany. Again, these are not tears of sorrow. These are tears of gratitude and love and so much. I can't, it just overflows. It is a high, high, high consciousness, high, high vibration. Dear sweet Brittany, we honor you. We love you. Your reach goes far. Your love is wide. Your wisdom is endless. Camille, your sweet, sweet boy is with you. Your sweet man. He does not know me, but is grateful for the opportunity to talk to you. To keep smiling, my dear. Take everything we had and make it more. I'm with you every step of the way, every morning, every evening, every day. Our love is endless. And it is, I'm not quite sure what word he's trying to use, but I'm so proud of you that you took our love and continued it, because it is endless. What we had, the world needs more of it. So thank you for listening and opening your heart and including others in your life. And you know what he means. And Amanda, my dear, Your work is just beginning. Your understanding of self is exploding. You are here for the children, my dear. You will see the children in a different way. You will have new ways of connecting with them that are just being brought to your attention now. Trust it. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Be yourself. You have much support and much love. Sweet Nanette, you are so clearly seen and so tremendously loved. Stay in the moment, my dear, and let it all unfold because you already have your plan. Just be in the moment. Cindy, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Your dad's here. I don't know if he's in the physical body, if he's out of the physical body, but he will be, he says he's turning over new leaves, so you know what that means exactly, but he's supporting you in a way that maybe he hasn't done before. Again, Cindy, know that you're loved and you are supported in everything that you do. And that you are transforming not only your life, but those around you. And beautiful, sweet, and kind Jessica. We hear you, we see you. Your reach goes through the heavens, goes through the universe and back and beyond. This is true of everybody. We're not singling Jessica out. But Jessica's creative heart and loving heart, as you all are, is very unique. Jessica, you bring color and love into the world. Keep doing that. Beth, dear Beth. You are loved and supported as you do what many are doing. You're discovering yourself. You're trusting the universe. You're trusting love. Continue to trust love. Continue to trust yourself. You are open to the possibility of all the love and support and guidance that's with you. As you go to bed each night, Beth, you will start to see more light come into your field of vision. That is your heart expanding out to your support teams. It may be just a quick blur, it may be nothing, but it may be something you think it's not even there. Trust it. Your visionary gifts are opening up, dear. Stacy, as we talked to the other night, your voice is needed. Your songs are needed. You have songwriting within you. Let your creative heart lead the way. Put your worries aside for the time being. Project out what it is you want to live. This is not new information for you, Stacy. You know it very well. But trust, honey. Your voice is heard through the universe. We delight in your song. Keep singing. It changes the vibration of the whole planet. Emily. You too, honey, are surrounded by, well, you got a big team around here, honey. It looks like bleachers. Look, you're in the middle of a stadium with your team, your mentors at school and work. But in your bleachers is your family, Grandma Ruth and others. Looks like your mom's side perhaps, but just a lot of family members. And beyond that is the light beings that work with science and medicine. We're going into a place that you will be participating in, which will be, what's the word they're trying to say? Complete medicine. Which will be in medicine towards the individual, where you work more with the DNA and actual energy field of the person, not just one size fits all. You are a forerunner here, my dear. You are the perfect blending of the mind and the heart, the wisdom and the intellect. We love you and we honor you. Kathy, trust yourself, sweetheart. Trust yourself. We cannot do the work for you. We love and support you through it. You are a very creative, loving, kind, and generous being. At times you forget your way. Does not matter. We hold the door open. Leave the porch light on, and we leave the path lit for you. Just trust yourself, honey. That's all you need to do. And Kate, dear beautiful Kate, we have seen your heart open, your trust expand, your wisdom come in, and your delight is increasing. Looks like you're getting a bunch of high fives, Kate, and one great big gigantic squeeze. And yes, your pops is here with you too, honey. He's has a lot of beings with him, and it looks like he's having the time of his life. High five, he doesn't high five. Just a lot of laughter and chatter with your dad. And Casey, allow the peace to be with you, the peace and the calm and your own wisdom to come through. Feels like the earth is very important to you. There's a drumbeat to the earth, and there's a sanity to the earth and the connection to Gaia that is within you. I don't know where you are in this experience, but you are all peace, honey. That's your energy signature. That's here what you're to expand. So find those moments of peace within yourself. Embrace it, and then let it flow out to others. And you too, honey. Dear beautiful Casey, you are loved, you are supported, you are seen, and you are heard, and you are celebrated. And John, I just heard John say somewhere in his field, hope you're still with us, John, that you felt like you were too old for this. You're not too old. You're just one of the beginners. You came in right around when I did, on the cusp of change. You have gone through tremendous transformations in your life, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, and you're doing a fantastic job. More delight is coming for you, more love, more connection, more communication with others. We hold you up, we celebrate you, we see you, we know you. Just trust, John. That's your only job, is to just trust. And Andrea, say they just want to acknowledge something. We're going to get back to Andrea in a minute. But see how Kristine's vibration's more calm now. She's been able to take in this higher field, a bigger field, if you want to call it, the higher consciousness. And it's not overwhelming for her. It just took her a little bit to kind of acclimate to it. Andrea, dear one, your mission is what I hear, and it looks like for those of you who are old enough to remember that Mission Impossible tape, it's like your mission, honey. Your mission is to just be you. You put a lot of judgment on yourself, a lot of stress that you're doing enough or being enough. You're more than enough, honey. You fill those up that you're with you. And it's okay to leave room. You are a guide, honey. You're actually a guide in physical form. So just as we have guides outside the body, you're one of the guides inside. You are a way shower, and you are a mentor to many as to what it is to be filled. You spent a lifetime filling people up. Now you're going to, perhaps, if it feels right to you, just step back a little bit and encourage and allow others how to fill themselves up to their best ability. You brought in 3 beautiful souls who are all doing very well in this changing, transformative time. They knew this would be a changing, transformative time, and your presence with them is much appreciated right now. Just trust yourself, Andrea. You're doing beautifully, honey. And Kieland, I hope you're still with us. because you have taken big shoes to fill, and you're doing it admirably. You are here like on the cleanup crew, helping eliminate pain, sorrow, and suffering on the planet. And as I said earlier, your dad's here. You've got many aunts and uncles here, grandmothers from both 4 sides of your ancestry are with you. Your dad's with you almost every single moment of every single day, as he is with all his kiddos. If you sit on your patio, Kieland, I think you'll hear the whistle of your dad. You may think it's the trees, you may think it's your imagination, but it's not. It's your dad, and and there's always a little giggle when your dad comes around. He considers all in his family his children. So whether you're by blood or not, you're all his children. And I won't name the names because I know who everybody is. And a warm and tender embrace for your mama. And Liz. Boy, we got a bunch of people here, so thank you for staying with us. If you're still here, I want to get through the whole lineup here. Elizabeth, your dad's here too. We got a lot of daddies here with us tonight. Liz, your dad just wants to say you're not doing anything wrong. You're doing life beautifully. Let's take a minute and pause here, Liz. Liz, you have information, guidance, support, and love coming in through your right side, right ear, and you don't recognize it for what it is. Pay attention to that because you are love supported and you are living life just beautifully, wonderfully, and generously. Perhaps your team, you have many spiritual teams with you, perhaps your team says we think more of you than you do of yourself, which is a very normal state of being. But let us encourage you into seeing what we see in you. A good exercise for you, Liz, is to just look in the mirror and let yourself know that you are loved. Look in the mirror and say, I am loved. I love myself. I like myself. Which, give it a try and let Kristine know how that feels for you. And Judith, Judith, you get the feelings, you get the inspiration, you get the intuition. You work with many, many, many teams in many different dimensions. This is not new to you. But we do like to honor your presence here tonight. You are a peacekeeper on the planet. Your work is much needed. You will continue, and as you know, your work is expanding into broader, perhaps we would call broader arenas. You're bringing in 4 or 5 new teams to work with over the next 2 years. More information will be forthcoming as you are always tapped in. Lisa, if you're still with us, please know that you're one of God's I was going to say one of God's chosen ones because you must understand that all are God's chosen ones. God loves all, recognizes all, sees your generous heart, your kind and loving devotion. You too, my dear, are always loved and supported and surrounded. You have, Lisa, you have many, many, many beings with you. You have a lot of children with you, honey. I feel like we need to talk in private, Lisa, so if you're still listening and that's interesting to you, please just give me a text and we'll set something up, honey. You have Mother Mary with you also, Lisa. She wants you to know that. Sally, if you're still with us, I just hear music when I look at you, Sally. And it is because you are closely connected to the angelic realm. As you know, Barbie is part of the angelic realm too. And that's just as that's not why you that's part of it, but you Sally, just feel so what I'm getting for you is to just feel your own heartbeat, feel your own intuition. You're opening up into a new way of communicating with yourself and communicating with the universe. This will make sense to you. If not tonight, it will make sense to you very soon. Again, as everybody here tonight is love supported and so much delight within your being. So you're very good at helping people see the joy within themselves. You make people happy. You remind people that that's within them. Nicely done. Marcy, you too, my dear, are opening up to your abilities and gifts and your sense of freedom in being who you are. We have been watching you for a very, very long time and are delighted that you're stepping into your soul self in a physical form. Well done, dear. Diane, you are a very gentle being. Your energy is one of, again, devotion, gentleness, kindness, and compassion. I'm just allowing, Diane, the awareness of self to be brought to you. I don't know how the information I just shared with you sits with you, if that's something you're already aware of, if something you're coming into. If here, don't reject it. Start to take this time off to really allow your expression of self to be brought forward. For you and perhaps for many listening today, is just take minimum 10 minutes morning of silence and just sit. Let God come through for you. Let your God self be present. And it will most likely just be a feeling, and you may start to get thoughts. And if you have thoughts and you're sitting there, absolutely, that's not wrong either. But honey, you are just peace. At times you may feel the exact opposite because that you are a transformer of peace. So you may be getting caught up in the transformation process and not feel peace within yourself. But that is your energy signature. You are just peace and gentleness. And you have a dog with you too. And Elise, we did talk to you. Robin, my dear. Robin. Robin, I really hope you're still here because and one, I just see fish coming out of the rivers with you, so I think that means to really enjoy yourself. But sweetheart, you are so divinely loved. You work with the galactics a lot. You work with the light beings a lot. You've had a lot of difficulty this lifetime that's not been ignored. You're crossing the finish line, honey. And by that we mean you're crossing the finish line to understand what self-love is, that you expand your life into something more. You are no longer running the race by yourself, so to speak. You understand the support teams that are with you. You have a new team coming in they're here. You have another new team coming in September, Robin, and I just hear music and dancing and enjoyment for you. So, and your feet hurt. So, turn on the music. Let it flow through your body. Ask to be introduced to your team if you don't already know who they are. And again, it feels like it's going to come through your vision, Robin. Trust it. Okay. I think I got everybody because Linda, I believe we already talked to you. I'm just going to check. I have no idea how long we've been on. I'm so grateful that you all tuned in so that we could let this new consciousness come in. It looks like some people have tuned in since we started. Hello, Amy. Hey, sweet Amy. How you doing, sweetheart? Um, it has been tough, Andy. Hi, Janice and Brian, Marsha, Marty, Sharon, Mel, Dan, everybody. So, Annie, I'm just listening. Hi, Don. If I'm missing some people here, sometimes, Steve. Okay, so one last giggle is gonna come in. And I'm just really listening because it feels like 10 or 12 people joined us since I started going through the names. Hi, Deb. And if you just came in, I want you to remind you that there's a circle of golden beings around the planet, including those who you've loved and you think have lost, but they've actually just, as I say, they've just taken a new address and they've just taken a different physical form. Steve Lee, I'm looking at you directly. It feels like your dad's with you. I don't know if you've been feeling him around you lately, but he's been with you. Amy, I guess we're going to go through the lineup again a little bit, if that's okay with everybody. Amy, my dear, clear. Amy, you know you're loved, supported, and connected. Please trust that others are too, and that they have their team, and that they will be well taken care of. It's now time for you to put yourself first and foremost, that you can actually step into your heart space. I think you know what that means. If not, you'd reach out to me and we can talk about it. Joel, hi, hello, lovely. Your mama's with you. I don't know where she is, physical form or not, but your mama's here and she gives you a big smack, right? Looks like right on your cheek. She feels kind of funny to me. So, that's all. That's what she's saying. Again, we're going to bring in some toning again. We're going to get to people that are still waiting in line. I didn't know we were going to go into some mediumship tonight, but that's where this went. And I don't know who likes Bruce Springsteen, because I've got that going on in my head right now. I don't know if it's Don or who it is, but okay, so this is it. So you all know, you all have experienced your best moments in life, right? You all know what it feels like to be just top of your game. You know what it feels like to have your best day. You have thousands more of those days coming, but your job is to find that vibration, that feeling, that emotion, so you can create more of it. We talked about it yesterday, what the frequency is. The frequency is the feeling, the emotion, and the action. So as things may get difficult over the next couple of days, just hold that thought that you're participating in the transformation of human consciousness on this planet. And in order for us to do that, we need to shake things up a little bit and increase our heart space and our love. You're doing that. And somebody just said they like the boss. So Joel, that's who, I guess you're the one I've got Bruce Springsteen around you and just letting you know that everything will be okay, honey. And then we're just going to do a little bit of toning. Emily, Diane, I hear this when I look at you. So, and it feels like, I think you'll know who that is, but I see you doing that a lot when you were a little girl, and there's a little girl around you right now doing that too. So, if you don't know me, I don't always get information that things people already know, but it'll make sense to you. And then we're gonna bring in some more toning. And Amy, you're doing good, honey. You're just keep telling you. Just to let you know she's doing good. And for those of you that are listening and perhaps have not participated in toning before, I just want to let you know, I can't really hear myself talking right now, so I'm thinking my words are coming out pretty clearly, but I can't hear anything. Toning is just a high vibration. What it does is it brings your solar system brings in your source system very clearly into your channel of light. If there's any discomfort, divisiveness, any shattered energy, it helps bring you back into center. You can all do toning on your own, but listen to this. I have other tonings out there if this makes you feel good. Some of you can feel the difference in your physical bodies. Typically, there's a lightness in the chest and opening up of the heart space. Works with the digestive system. Really works wherever it is best for your physical system, your emotional system, mental, and of course your energetic system. Again, this was an expression of delight. The channel that came through, the conscious that came through this evening. Again, they're not really giving me a name other than they're the Delighters. And how it looks to me is DE''Light. It almost looks like the Motown, a group from the Motown, the Delights, but it's the Delighters. And that this will be a conscious that will come in again. So, and somebody's saying they're losing sound. Oh, hey Jolene, sweetheart. And Stacey's just saying she keeps losing sound in her ears, headache for past 2 days, and I can't sleep. I'm assuming affected by the energy shift. Yeah, you are. And so kind of make a declaration, Stacey, that I would like to get my transformation, my change in consciousness, my physical body with complete awareness of what's going on. And then it's not only for a couple more days, Stacey. It's and actually the loss of sound here is just it's almost like you're jumping timelines, and so you're at a vibrational match and then you're not, and then you find a new vibrational match. So that's basically what's going on. It's more of a quantum thing. In sleep too, it's the same thing. It's your body's adjusting to there's new Schumann resonance on the earth. I don't know if it's new or just it feels like you're affected by that a lot. And lots of water for you, Stacey. So I'm sure you drink a lot of water, but even if you want to just take a bath once in a while, or call in the dolphin energy, Stacey, they'll help you a lot. The dolphins will help you a lot, honey. I need to call it a night. I don't know if I'll be on I'm going to do my best to be on tomorrow and the next day, but I've got, we'll just see what comes through. And again, I think this was a really important channel at the very beginning. I don't know how many minutes it was. If you didn't listen to it, please listen to it again. Share it if that's in your heart. Listen to the toning. And please, what I would love to hear is I'd love to hear you guys do some toning and send it to me. I think that'd be really awesome. I've seen those videos going around where people do the singing together. I'm not saying we could put together a toning video because I would have no idea how to do that, but I would love to hear the toning coming back for you. Again, I cannot express how much I love each and every one of you, the gratitude I have that we get to share this journey together. And I do see you. I do understand you. And I'm with you. And Brenda, I don't know if we got to touch base with you. And toning's pretty much the same as singing. Toning just doesn't have any words to it. It actually feels different in your voice, but just start with whatever, if you may go to singing, and then it doesn't matter how you do it. So hi Rita. Brenda. I don't know if you have I don't know if you have a sister in physical form or if it's a soul sister you have, but you have a sister with you. It's very important for you to build community, to trust your community, to understand your community's not going anywhere, whether that's family, friends, or circle, that you're kind of the center of your community and people look to you for leadership and guidance. So it's important for you to, actually, honey, it's really important for you to stay balanced every day, to connect to the earth, open up your heart space, open up your crown. It feels like the toning is really important for you. I did do a video. If you go to my YouTube channel, Kristine Kieland, I did a video. I think I'm wearing a green top or kind of a turquoise top. There's an exercise in there on how to align yourself with source and the earth feels like that might be helpful to you. So again, I thank you all for tuning in, and I will be back. Thank you.